be completed in God's church. As a national Sunday law, all the tares are going to give up and keep Sunday. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now you say, well, will this happen as soon as the Sunday law passes? No, it won't happen as soon as the Sunday law passes, because when the Sunday law passes, brothers and sisters, that's the event that wakes up the whole church. That's the voice that says, behold, the bridegroom cometh. The whole church wakes up at that time. Everybody said, what? Let's have some meetings. The whole church wakes up at this time. And the tares, the foolish virgins, ask the wise, give us some oil. Give us some character. That's what they're asking, because that oil represents character. And the Spirit prophet says, character is not transferable. I couldn't give it to you if I wanted to. Character is developed by a relationship with God. So what does the wise tell the foolish? Go and buy from him that selleth. Well, where is he selling? In Revelation, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, white raiment that thou mayest be clothed, eye salve that thou mayest see, and you're naked. So does the foolish go and try to buy? They go and try to purchase this character that's necessary to stand before God. But do they make it? They do not make it. Testimonies, volume 9, page 97, says, while the door is still open to those who have not had an opportunity to learn what is true. Who is those who have not had an opportunity? The Samaritans and those of the world, the uttermost parts of the world. They ain't had an opportunity to learn. So while the door is closed to us who have had an opportunity to learn, the door is still open to those who have not had an opportunity to learn. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So the foolish now run trucking. Let's get some. Knock. Let me buy some oil. And God said, I'm not selling to you anymore. It's too late. That will cause a violent shaking. Now look at this thing, saints. When the Sunday law passes, it's mild. It doesn't have any teeth in it. She says it is the law of attraction. So during the time of the law of attraction, the foolish virgins are trying to get the oil. They're trying to Bible study. They're trying to get their character right. But then they put teeth into the law. When they put teeth into the law, brothers and sisters, you can't buy or sell. And because, brothers and sisters, they have not learned to trust in God, they don't have that faith that's necessary, they now make compromise. Well, God know I got to eat. God know I got children here. And they begin to compromise, brothers and sisters. And she tells us, men in responsible positions, she says God has a controversy with his people, with his professed people. She says in this controversy, men in responsible position will stand in the open air and encourage us to keep Sunday as a day of worship. So when this Sunday law passes, brothers and sisters, this law of attraction, and the law of attraction is like when on the plains of Dura, when Nebuchadnezzar set up that image and he blew the horns and played all the music and told the people, to bow when they hear the music. That's the law of attraction. But when they didn't bow, what was ready for them? The flames was ready for them. So when this Sunday law is first passed, it's mild. But and the Sunday law is passed to bring back divine favor to this world, to bring back temporal prosperity to this world. And Ellen G. White says once the Sunday law passes, instead of things getting better, they get worse. She says all hell breaks loose. She says this is national apostasy. She says national run will follow. So now the legislators, the people, demand that they put teeth into this law. And when they put teeth into this law, the terrorists give up and keep Sunday. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ellen G. White tells in Testimonies, volume 1, page 608, I was shown the startling fact that but a small portion of those who have professed faith in the third angel mission are going to be sanctified by it. When we hear this statement, the church may appear as about to fall, but it does not. It will remain while the sinners in Zion are shaken out. We normally stick our chest out and say, it don't matter how bad it gets, the church is going through. But we don't read the paragraph up above that statement. She says, as a result of the passing of the Sunday law, the church appeared as about to fall because she looked, when the Sunday law passed, there was no Adventists left standing there. All gave up. That's the reason she said it appears about to fall. Because she didn't see none. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? We're going to find that at this time, that is more than just going to church on Sabbath and singing and swinging and celebrating. Praise team and all this foolishness. It's not of God. When the prophets have plainly told us that just before the close of probation, I saw this foolishness going on among us as a people. And we see it going on, and we are sitting and saying, give us Barabbas. It's time to take a stand and come on God's side. Brothers and sisters, we got to give you this great testimony. Not trying to be untactful here tonight. Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. I got to know what? Lord help me. What's going on among us today is an abomination. What took place at Oakwood College here about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, was a total abomination. Are you hearing me? Let me tell you something. There is no rap music that's godly. You don't get up on the stage and give me a 360. That is not of God. Not of God. The whole audience out there, the young folks out there, just not of God. Anybody stand up and preach to you and tell you that what the prophet saw in Second Selection Message, page 36, have no bearing on us today is not of God. Are you hearing me, brothers and sisters? And I'm so glad we're in a rented auditorium so we can tell the truth. My coattail, you ain't going to pull my coattail like got to tell you the truth, brothers and sisters. We must understand this, brothers and sisters. Jesus is coming. This is serious, brothers and sisters. Then said the angel, he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. For 7 years after the Savior entered on his ministry, the gospel was to be preached especially to who? For 3.5 years by Christ himself, and afterward by who? In the midst of the week, he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblations to cease. In the spring of AD 31, Christ did true sacrifice was offered on Calvary. Then the veil of the temple was rent in twain, showing that the sacredness and significance of the sacrificial service had departed. The time had come for the earthly sacrifice and oblation to cease.